Hello, nice people out there. Once again, back up on YouTube here, and I got a story to tell. It's a story about it's about a poser. This story I'm about to tell. It's about a poser. This poser has lived in the valley in which I live in for a very, very, very long time. And dude's a poser. Dude's a stand-up YouTuber too. This dude stands up and YouTubes with his eyes open. This dude will YouTube in front of the mirror with his eyes open. He's a stand-up YouTuber and he's a poser. Anyways, this poser, known as Scooter Jerk or Scooter Bob or Spelling Less Bob or Mathless Bob, Arithmetic List Bob, No Science Book Bob. Anyways, this poser, it's a poser. This reputation is of that of a poser in the valley in which we know we live in. We know this dude is a poser. Anyways, a poser. A poser is a phony, fake, not cool person. That's a poser. Anyways, nice people. This poser, I had a conversation with him a few weeks ago. I had to go over to his house and ask for my gas can back because this poser, on top of being a poser, is a thief. Anyways, upon asking this poser for my gas can back, this poser, I got the impression when I was speaking to this poser that there was a dodgeball game going on in this poser's head. Like, they weren't throwing frisbees or like, they weren't throwing rubber balls back and forth up there when they were playing dodgeballs. They were throwing like knives and chains and rocks, some gunshots and some stabbings in his head as this dude was talking. And the more he talked, the redder his face got, and the more angry he became. He's a poser, this dude. He's a poser. And all the while I'm standing there listening to this dirtbag talk, I got the impression that he abuses animals. This dude, he's a poser. This dude's a big time poser. As he was talking, that's the impression I got was, man, this dude's abused a lot of animals. And it was when, as he was speaking too, you can like hear like water splashing around up the stairs, up in his mind, like somebody was being drowned. Somebody was kicking a basketball against the side of his head. He's a poser. This dude's a poser, and as he's talking, that's the impression I kept getting. Is like, damn, dude, there's a lot of violence going on in this dude's head. Like old knife fights and stuff going on up there, like prison riots, people throwing chairs, bricks being thrown. Trash trucks dumping trash off, trash cans being tossed about. This dude's a poser. The more he spoke, the louder it got up there. It got extremely loud. It was like somebody turned a siren on in his head. I think somebody just hit a switch, and a siren was going off with this poser. Anyways, that's this poser. I look forward to getting back up on here and telling you more about this poser and those sirens.